What's going on? Welcome back, guys, to another YouTube video, guys. Today is Tuesday, December 17, 2024, and we're actually going today over the continuation from last night charts. As we all know, last night the markets played out beautifully for us. The markets went ahead and gave us amazing structure from last night. So let's start off with gold. So what we were expecting with gold is that overall, in my opinion, I was expecting more of a bullish trend yesterday, but in reality, the market ended up doing what it needed to do. The market ended up actually pushing into our zone, which actually, if you guys actually look into it, 2657, 2656 area was an area that you guys could have taken advantage of if you guys would have been in Cafesito and understand that this was a key area. That's why I marked them right there. Those areas for me don't necessarily mean buy or sell, just means that that's a key area that the market is essentially going to be touching into. As we can see, the market has previously been there. The market has previously, actually bought from that area twice in a row. If we actually go to previous times, the market actually sold from that area and bought from that area. So we all understand that those areas are key areas. That's why I ended up marking those areas. Overall, the market, they ended up giving us more of a bearish motion. As of right now, we are seeing in the 4 hour, I'm pretty sure we are seeing kind of like a continuation to the downside or a W formation getting created for us. So we'll see what the market does. Overall, the market ended up pushing down. And overall, the latest extension the market gave us, the market ended up pushing down to, let me see, about 20 under 23.60%. So, I mean, the market did do almost a 75% retracement. It's not that bad, honestly. Okay. From there, we have US 30. US 30, same thing as let's go. Same thing as gold. US 30, we were expecting more of a bullish motion. But honestly, guys, something I want you guys to understand is that I never really gave you guys a setup. That's one thing, number one. What I actually gave you guys was a key area of what we could have expected if the market would have gave us that move. What we're expecting is from here, the market pushed up and closed above there. That's what we were expecting. But in reality, the market ended up just breaking through it below it. And then we actually go ahead and look at the daily. The market ended up pushing into a daily zone, which is the next zone, which was honestly this zone right here. I'm not mad at the area that the market pushed into, which I think was a pretty dope area. Okay. From there, we're going to go into one that hit our TP. TP2 hit for XPX with us catching around 480 pips. If you guys know something about pips, if you catch them, we catch them here. 480 pips over the day, guys. That could have been a $48 move in the smaller time frame, but in the smaller, I don't want to talk about money, but if you guys want to break it down, that was a $48 move that the market gave you. From there, we had US 30. US 30 day in fact ended up giving us the sell from up here. I actually ended up catching the sell. I'm still on it, guys. I still haven't pulled up, and I might just count the pips. I might just give you guys the amount of pips that I have going on. About 1,550 pips, which is not that bad overall. This whole move is 3,000 pips. Yep. Now you're good, bro. I mean, honestly, I got in right after Cafecito trading night. I got in around here. So, I mean, I was thinking really mad, honestly. I was super excited when I woke up. From there, we had another pair gold played out for us, which was always a GBPJPY that ended up giving us a play, going ahead and hitting our TP1 for about 150 pips. So whoever caught that move actually ended up taking 150 pips. Not bad. That was a $15 move, guys. And honestly, it's exciting to see your markups play out. I'm gonna tell you that it's just exciting to see things actually make sense. Let's go and check out crypto. Oh, all I see is opportunities, guys. That's all I'm seeing right now. Opportunities, buy opportunities. Sheesh, look at that, guys. Yeah, all I'm seeing is opportunities in crypto. POV, stay tuned, guys. Okay, but overall, let's go ahead and let's remark gold or let's go ahead and take a look at what is that. So if last night we didn't see the market push to the upside, where do you guys think structure wise we're in right now? What kind of structure are we in right now within the market? Because we have to understand that The 4 hour is one of the time frames. What type of structure are we in, guys? What would you guys say that what the structure that we're in? Yes, sir. It was crazy. I think last week we actually caught one of the sales, which was super dope, honestly, to catch. And yeah, it was super dope. Let me see. What type of trend are you guys do you guys think we're in? Yes, sir. I mean, we were in the NAS 100 or US 30 for 7 days, and we were in GBPJPY the other day for 10 days. So you have to understand that sometimes you're gonna have to take those moves and truly understand that you want to get to the point that you only want to take one move per month and then you're good for the rest of the month. Actual successful traders, that's one of the things that they do. They only take one move and then they're good for the week. And I think that's honestly something that's powerful in my opinion. Because just think about it, just having to work for a few hours for a month worth of, success. Honestly, that's the life that a lot of us want to live. Just having to, imagine like put in one position and then the rest of the month, all you have to do is chill. You get to sit out, enjoy your life, do what you need to do. And that's what we do in Cafecito. One of my goals is to actually create a lot of you guys as swingers. It's higher highs and higher lows. I wouldn't say it's higher highs. I would say that it's gonna start creating higher highs once it breaks structure. I'm gonna show you what is it that I see. Overall, honestly, the imbalance, all of that, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take this out. I like the imbalances. I like that, right? Honestly, I'm gonna take out some of the areas, or I'm gonna just restart the whole thing so we can start from the top. Okay, so if we look at the daily time frame, guys, if we look at the daily time frame, what type of structure are we on the daily? Remember, we're actually already on Tuesday. Think about that. My bad. We're on Wednesday's market right now because we're already in Asia session. So think about that. In the markets, it's already Wednesday. So we have to understand what type of structure are we in, guys? Because look, this was Friday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, because there's no Sunday in reality in the markets. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're in Wednesday, guys. Yeah, whatever time J is, that's the time we're in, guys. So in the markets, we're on Wednesday. So we have to understand what are we gonna see on a Wednesday? We're gonna see a trend, are we gonna see a continuation, are we gonna see a consolidation? We have to understand that. So as of right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give us our daily structure, our daily levels, which is honestly, this is the level that I'm looking into right now within the daily, which I think is a super dope level. See, yeah, we could potentially see some consolidation. I'm gonna just, honestly give it a run through, and then honestly, we can at the end we can determine what type of structure we're in. Okay, that's my first daily. My second daily will be this area right here. Why? Because the market has been there a lot of times, guys. The market has been in that area a lot of times, multiple times. So honestly, same thing, keeping the same dailies, in my opinion. Let me see. Let me just look, maybe lower this one below. I think that's good enough. Or let me see. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Now we're gonna go into the 4 hour. In the 4 hour, what we're gonna find now, it's potential key areas or potential key potential areas. What we have to understand is that overall, we're still in a downtrend. Okay, we're still in a downtrend. Okay, we're still in a downtrend. I'm gonna show you guys how. That's the downtrend right there that we're seeing right now. Okay. Does that make sense? So we could potentially be seeing the market actually push all the way into the daily, which is 2620 area. I wouldn't even be mad if the market ends up doing that. So now we're going to find key areas that we could potentially be seeing some more sell continuation going on before the market actually decides to reverse. The first area that catches my eye is right there, which is 2656. The market already actually sold from there today. The next area that we could potentially see the market take advantage of, it will be 2651. If we actually go ahead and look at the 1 hour time frame, those two honestly make sense. There is one candle that I'm eyeing right now, which is this candle right here. That candle doesn't have no wick. So in reality, we could potentially be seeing the market push into there and actually going ahead and taking out some of that money so we can go ahead and create some more of the wick. So honestly, me trusting my gut, I'm actually going to go ahead and put this right there. If you actually go into the 4 hour, it looking makes sense because look at where the market has been at. Look at the area, guys. Candles like this one actually, just gives me that certainty that the market's gonna push into there. Look at there right there. The market fell from it. The market had fell from that point a lot of times. The market pushed into that zone and it just sold. And then he bought, like, it's just multiple scenarios, multiple things that actually, make me understand things like that. What are all these lines right there? I don't even know what's that, but whatever. But honestly, unless, and then these are honestly the areas that I want to see. Okay. I want to see the market play around those areas. I like those areas overall. They're pretty good areas. Okay. So we could potentially be seeing some more sell continuation happening to the downside. That's one thing that I'm gonna tell you. We could potentially be seeing some more sell continuation happening to the downside. Just because the simple fact that the market has so much bearish push, and we also have crypto right now, guys. Right now, people who understand crypto, they understand that when the market is selling, we understand to get into those positions so they can actually take advantage of the money. Overall, those are the two areas that I'm looking into right now: 2656.78 and 2653.74. Now, if we were to see a break of structure or like a change of character, we actually want to see the market going ahead and close above 2658. Once we see the market close above 2658, we could potentially be seeing the market actually wanting to reverse on us. So I'm actually going to make a note out of that over here. Okay. If market closes above 2658, okay, we could see potential bullish motion coming in. Okay, we could potentially see some bullish motion. So now that we understand that those are the areas, now is when the fun part begins. Now is when we look for liquidity. If you guys want to truly find liquidity, there is a indicator that I use, which is called liquidity swings. That shows you where liquidity is getting format. As we can see, liquidity got wiped over here. And look at that, liquidity is actually at the daily. So we could potentially be seeing a retracement all the way to between 2610 and 2620 area. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if the market pushes into there and just poof, sells for us. So honestly, but in order for us to see that sell continuation happening, now is that we want to see a break below that area right there, which is 2653. So 2653, a break, a push to the upside, and then we see a sells. So let me just mark that up. Okay. Break below, break and close. Now wick, close below equals potential selling continuation. Okay, so you do want to keep an eye on that, guys. Potential selling continuation right there. Oh, let me just actually give it some space because I feel like, see right there. No, more, less. I think that's better. Yep. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna go ahead and show you guys like liquidity. One of the honestly my favorite time frame to use this indicator is the 15-minute time frame because it shows me like really where liquidity is at, you know? Like for example, I'm gonna show you. And this is why I love this indicator is with only like I feel like one of the few indicators I will honestly recommend to you guys if you guys want to learn how to trade just like me. Honestly, the way I understood liquidity was because of that. That's how I actually ended up understanding liquidity because of that indicator right there. And there's the understanding that that's where, a lot of, retail traders are at. So liquidity, all liquidity truly means, guys, is either money left behind or retail traders. That's all liquidity truly means. And you have to start to understand that liquidity is always going to be there, regardless if we at the end of the day, we're liquidity, we're money that the market can actually come into and take out. Like right here, guys, you see where the area was at? That was the 15-minute time frame right there. Right here too as well. Actually, just right there. And a lot of you guys may be asking yourselves, why do I spend so much time marking up gold? Because gold is big. I'm gonna just say that. Gold is big. Gold is the pair that honestly I have most experience on. Not only is it the pair that I have most experience on, but it's the one that I've honestly, I wouldn't say I'm never gonna leave it, but yeah, I'm never gonna leave gold. It's like this is my bread and butter. This is my like this is the one that can come back into it, and then she'll receive me with her arms open without a doubt. So yeah, so at the end of the day, we also have to realize that we do have this. I mean, oh no, that one has a wick. There was one that I was telling you guys. Yep. So that's the liquidity that we want to go ahead and hunt. Now, the very last step of Cafecito trade night and the very last step of our overall strategy is obviously looking at the Fibonacci. Would you look at that, guys? Will you look at that? The potential around 2656.78, that could potentially become another selling point due to the Fibonacci 23.60 zone, which is 2643.50. That could potentially become a buying zone, or it could essentially just be the break zone. Think about that as well, guys. So we'll see what the market gives us overall. Even in this little extension that the market gives us from here to here, we could potentially look at that. 76.40 is at 26.56, guys. So think about that as well. If we actually go ahead and do it from right here, we do it from right here all the way to like right here where the market's at. Yeah, we could potentially be seeing a 23% retracement before I sell to the downside. So I actually like this setup. I actually like this market, what the market's giving us. Let me actually just go copy that and put it around here. Oopsie. Sí. Y si te vas, te llevas todo. Look, next year I'm for real gonna put music on our session, guys. Next year I'm gonna put some music in our session. So don't be surprised if you start hearing like some music coming out of Cafecito trading night. Because I think that's what we need, and I feel like that's what sometimes gets us a bit quiet, but it's all good. So we just want to see a break, and then we can go ahead and identify our TPs. Like you can use the liquidity as your TPs, guys. Okay, US 30. Okay, I know I have some fans here of US 30. US 30 is looking like it's finally coming to a stop. And it's gonna start looking to reverse. Why? Because we also never saw a break. We only saw pip and dip. The market came, it pivoted and it dipped. That's what one of the educators calls it within the digital platform that I'm in. He calls it a pip and dip. And I think that's super dope because we understand that it's just coming in and out type of thing. It's a quickie, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Something quick, the market doesn't do that much, but let's see what the market gives us. So overall continuation, I don't think there's going to be no more continuation. I think the market actually found its spot that it wants to stop at, which is honestly a previous resistance, previous support, and that's becoming even more support. Now my next daily, as you guys know, it's gonna be the area with the most touches. Like actually like this daily zone right here, without a doubt, which honestly was one of our TPs at one point. And from there, we're gonna go look into the 4 hour. Actually push this up a bit more. Should like that one better. I'm gonna go into the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour, we're gonna find areas. For example, we have to make sure that to understand the candle that we're in right now. Okay, the candle that we're in right now is actually pushing. So honestly, what we want to see is a break above there, a break above there, push continuation. And I want to deal with this candle right here, honestly. So let's see. Yeah, I like that right there. Who knows? What if the market pushes up, comes down again into that area, and then it just buys from there? We'll see in a second, though. Okay, we have actually go ahead and take a look into this area. I think this is a pretty dope area, honestly. That way down. Y si te vas, te llevas todo, mi amor, mi tesoro. We'll see what the market gives us, though. So those are my two areas for US 30 right there. I'll give you guys. I don't necessarily say that I see a setup quite yet because the market hasn't gave me the breaks that I need before, you know, seeing that continuation or the change of character. So break above, what's the number? Oops, no. Break above. Let me go see right here. Equals B, okay, equals BOS. So if the market breaks above that, we can actually go ahead and see a break of structure, guys. A break of structure, all it means is the market is changing character for us. So, I mean, you can kind of see that the market's already maybe giving us another push into there, but just keep an eye for those two zones. I think those are two dope zones. And now we're gonna go ahead and mark up our liquidity. Okay, our liquidity areas, as we all understand, liquidity is super easy to spot, mainly when it comes down to pairs like, gold, US 30, I think is pretty easy to spot as well. Like right there, we already have that liquidity right there. Yep, you see, it's easy. It's super easy to find, super convenient. So we have all the liquidity right there. And then up here, we also have more liquidity right here. And if I actually go ahead and grab the 4 hour and do the extension from up here all the way to down there, the extension will give us, I mean, what if who knows, what if it's done? You know what I'm saying? So we will actually go ahead from the very top to the very bottom. Liquidity is actually, let's see. Liquidity is actually matching the area 61.80. So who knows if we see a retracement to 61.80 before a continuation to the downside. So you want to keep an eye on things like that as well. Now, if we do want to, make it a bit shorter, you can push it into from daily to daily, and you can see that there is a favorite towards the 70 or towards around 76.40 area. Just make sure that is the right place at the right location. Yep. Around 76.40 area, which is 43,546.5. Yeah. Yep. So we could potentially be seeing that push into there, guys. So honestly, I like this right here as well. So we want to wait for the break above there before we see a break of structure. Okay, so that's the setup that I'm gonna give you guys. Keep an eye on this candle right here. Candle doesn't have no wick as well, so that could be another potential that the market is pushing up. Candle with no lower wick. Okay, another reason why the market could push up into there. Okay, now XPX, we're gonna go ahead and redo XPX one more time. I think XPX was a magnificent pair for after yesterday, so well, we're doing amazing on time, guys. We're doing amazing. How are you guys enjoying today's session? How are you guys enjoying today's session? Can you drop how today you're feeling right now that we're reviewing the markets, right now that we're seeing how the markets are doing, right now that we're actually understanding what the markets are doing? How are you guys feeling? Amazing, awesome. All right, baby, baby. And I love to hear that, guys, because I love to come here and drop value for you guys because I have to understand that. Yep, we're gonna catch some pips, definitely. I mean, you guys stick through it. Trust me, you're gonna see some pips. You're gonna see, I mean, honestly, the more you hop in Cafecito, the more you will understand my like the way I trade. I just don't trade based on news. I even forget that there's news in the markets, guys. That's how less worried I am. I'm actually gonna show you something that happened today. I didn't even know there was news truly. Not FX, nah. Bro, it rained it on, but I'll talk to you after this call. I'll talk to you after this call. I already know what you did, bro. I didn't even want to think about it, but I thought we had just finished talking, bro, on the phone, and you was doing good. You was like, I love XPX. But it's all good, bro. You have your days too. I have my days too. Trust me. I understand. So, mm, I like this area better with XPX. Okay. Let me see right there. That candle is calling my name. Call on my name. Yeah, that candle is calling my name, honestly. Sheesh. My reminder that it's 10:30. Yep. Now we're gonna go into the 4 hour and we're gonna look for the following. We're gonna look for the areas. As we can see, there is a gap right there. So the market actually ended up giving us an imbalance right here. So that's already showing me, but I might just do that in a second. Now, areas that the market has stepping into a lot is this area. So we want to see that what we want to see is the market stay above that area if we do want to see more of the buying continuation. Now, we want to see as the XPX is a bit tricky, so you have to understand to master it. So those are my two areas. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if the market pushes in. If we are gonna be seeing, honestly, because that's what we're seeing, honestly, a M formation. Not even that yet, because the market didn't even close above there. So we want to see the market from those two areas right there. See, yep, those are the areas that we want to see the market push into. From there, what the market's gonna do is it's gonna come and push up and cover up that this imbalance, and then it's just gonna continue to the downside. So think about that. We could potentially be seeing more continuation to the downside from XPX. Okay, so right there we have an imbalance. So market imbalance. So we could potentially be seeing the market just, give us more of a push into the air, and then just maybe even the open of the market could be a gap as well. Another market imbalance. So those are my two areas that I'm gonna be looking into. And I know most of you guys are here for NAS 100, if I'm not mistaken. That's what you guys are mostly here for. If you are a trader, NAS dirty, 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 and nasty NAS. That's what I named it, those pairs, dirty, dirty, and nasty NAS, because one does you dirty and the other one does you nasty, so not, and then in top of having those pairs, we just don't have that. We also have the next pair, which is the gold diggers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gold digger myself, guys. So um, yep, that's the only place I can really find some liquidity at right now. That we could potentially be seeing the market push into there. Okay, liquidity. So right there. So we could potentially be seeing the market push up and then just sell down into that liquidity area. So do keep an eye on that. There's liquidity getting formed right there. Honestly, this whole area is liquidity. So we'll see what the market gives us. We could potentially be seeing a push before continuation to the downside. Now I want to go ahead and use, obviously, from our extension that we saw, our most recent extension, which was from up here into down here. We can see that 50% is around 60.66, 60,000, 6,068, and then 61.80 is around 6,059.67. So that already gives us an alignment of the market. That already shows us where the market is at and where the market is going. So reach upward that switches investment towards silver recently. I don't want to do silver, guys. I'm gonna just tell you that. I'm not a silver guy. I'm a gold digger, so yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna go with it. And also, guys, we could potentially be seeing, I'm gonna just mark this up just for future references. Potential sales with XPX due to imbalance slash handle with no lower weight. Okay, that could be another indication that we could potentially be seeing. I mean, if we end up seeing a sell from up here all the way to down here, that will be about 665 pips. Not that bad, honestly. Now, this is the one that you guys were waiting for. I know a lot of you guys were waiting for this one right here. Um, sheesh, 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 sheesh. Let me see. 1 hour wise, the market did gave me a break above it. Okay, the market did give me a break above it. But here goes the thing. One candle cannot define the whole thing because in reality, we have to understand market structure. Okay. This is market structure. Okay. So this right here, and never went ahead and closed above there. So in reality, I'm not considering pulling out quite yet unless the market gives me the next two candles, which is the 11 p.m. EST and the 12 p.m. EST, not closing above 620, 21,969. That will be my only indication. Now, if we were to go see our, obviously our Fibonacci, we did see a push all the way to 38.20, and then we saw a quick push back all the way up. But that happened around I think, like, I don't remember, I don't even know what time it's like the 18 hour. Yeah, 18 to standard. Okay. That will be 6 p.m. So that's when the market opened up again. So when the market opened up again, we did see that happen, guys. So I mean, I'm even mad about it because that's just showing me what the market really wanted to do, which was honestly manipulate. We'll actually go ahead and see the market actually ended up. What do I always tell you guys? And remember this about this. Oh my God. Money on, money off, money on, money off. Okay. Not only that, but I think we have more liquidity down here than we do up there, but it's such a coincidence how the market wants to push into this liquidity, which it never achieved. So honestly, I'm not going to be pulling out of this trade quite yet. I don't think I'm going to have another setup for NAS 100 quite yet, nasty NAS. Even when it comes down to, even when it comes down to this one, the trend chart, you know what I'm saying? Or even right here, we still haven't seen the push into here and then continuation. So I'm still not in it quite yet. So, yep. We still have a few 100 pips to go. If the market does end up pushing up, I'm already on break even. So it doesn't really matter to me. But I do want to see the market continue push to the downside. So yeah, I'm not gonna mark up this one already because it's already marked up for us. Here goes the thing with Cafesito trade now. We only mark up a pair when we really need it. You know what I'm saying? NAS 100 already played for us, so we don't do it again because the simple fact that I do drop the charts on you guys on daily basis. Not only do I drop the charts, but we actually go live on the charts. So I don't really feel like, redoing it again when it's already done. And we're doing good right now. We're doing fantastic. Okay, same thing with GJ. I don't think GJ is quite done pushing up. I don't think the GJ is quite done, making its move. It never went ahead and closed above there. As much as I really wanted GJ to keep pushing, as much as I really want to redo GJ, I think GJ is not done. I think GJ can still give us a bit more push into the 50% Fibonacci, which is the 194.388. So we could potentially see a continuation all the way down. We already see the market giving us a structure. We'll actually see how structure gets formed right there. Right. Okay, let me ask you. So I'm gonna show you guys. From here to here to here to here. Well, yeah. To here to here to here. Okay, from here we saw push, and from here we saw this push, and now we're seeing a continuation. So same thing as on NAS 100, GJ is still pushing down. NAS is giving us a bit more trouble with this candle, with the related candle. I mean, we did see, I think it's a shoe. I don't know, but we do end up forming a handyman candle. We could potentially be seeing a continuation to the downside. So I do want to see this candle close around like maybe that much, because at the end of the day, if you guys understand the bars, you guys see how this bar is still not closing above this one. So we want to see this bar stay below it, and that could really indicate us that the market's going to keep pushing down. So that could be one indication overall that the market's going to keep pushing down, and I'm all in for it. As we can see, you guys see that candle, that one right there. I mean, we see some push and the next few candles, and then boom, 4-hour candle, 4-hour wise, until we break above here, we're not changing structure. So we could potentially be seeing a push and then continuation to come for all of that, money right there. Okay, once again, guys, I'm gonna just run over the pairs one more time from the top. Gold setup is looking like this right now. So gold still hasn't clearly said what he wants to do. I think US 30 could be the potential player for tomorrow based on what the candles are doing. What I want to see with US 32 is this. When the market gets here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give you guys a setup. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I mean, the other indices are looking to keep pushing down. US 30 might be able to hold itself a bit more firm. Yeah, I don't think no, I want to drop something. Tell me to drop a setup. Let me just make sure that I'm doing good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop a setup for you guys. It's gonna be quickly, I'll put a little setup. If you guys want to go ahead and document this, you know, take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, do what you need to do. No, wrong way. And this could potentially be our setup, guys. Okay. So be really, really careful. And if you need to take it on demo, do it on demo. Okay. That's one thing I would never really force you guys to take trades. I would just recommend you guys certain trade ideas like this one right here is clear to me. What I see. Okay. No facts. He jumped in like literally right when we're supposed to. What is that? Let me just maybe annotate. Let me delete that right there. Right there. But yeah, guys, so that's what I want to see. I'm gonna just stop annotation because that's getting annoying. See, clear all drawing, and then I'm gonna just see if I can stop it. There. Clear all drawing. Cool. It's all good though. It's all good. We do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get. But yeah, that's kind of like the setup that we want to see. Something like that. Honestly, we want to see a break, a push to the upside, push back, and then we want to see a break, and that's when we can truly go ahead and there catch this type of move. So that could be a move that we could potentially be seeing, guys. So yeah, so let's just let I mean this could be a move, guys. We have this right there. I'm gonna give you guys the different TPs. What you want to use for that is obviously 1,000% you want to use your Fibonacci. Um, okay. Where's the Fibonacci extension? Okay, I want to use this one right here. From end to end. TP number one, I'm gonna give it to you guys. TP number one, right above here. Honestly, it's gonna be below, it's gonna be between the zones. TP number two. I just like that one just based on that break, because that can really indicate me that the market's ready to keep going. TP number two is gonna be this one right there, and then TP number three. Let me see. Right there. So now I'm gonna give you guys the points. I mean, we'll see what the market gives us. I mean, I'm not saying that this is like, oh yeah, this is 1,000% not. We'll see what the market gives us, guys. We just gotta be patient and understand the market's gonna do what it needs to do at the end of the day. I don't have control over the market, neither do you guys. None of us have control over. And if the market's gonna do this move right here, it's gonna need a lot of motion to do. So yeah, I mean that's about, let's see, 5,700 5,790 pips. So just get ready for this one. I think this setup could essentially be a really good setup, and I ain't even gonna cap to you guys. That could be our setup for the week, honestly, and then we're good. Dang, I mean, knowing that XPX is gonna push up, honestly, if you're in this last trade, I'll hate to see it, but I'll hate to say it, but just pull out of the last trade. Is the best recommendation that I can do. I just pulled that out of mind. It's all good. So let's just, yeah, we're just gonna have to redo it again, because based on what the market was giving, based on what the market is seeing that it wants to do, as we can see, the market is looking like it wants to push up one more time into the daily zone. So I think the market does want to push up into the daily zone, truthfully, without a doubt. That's what I'm seeing now. You see, sometimes you just need to look at the other pairs that relate to that same pair or correlate with it and be like, okay, this is what the market's going to do. Gold is different, though. I'm going to be honest. Gold is different. Once, like, the indices is a bit different. That's the thing. The indices is a different game, guys. That's why the indices, I kind of look at more than just one. I look at multiple indices, which is all three indices. So that's why you guys see Mike Knapp and all these different educators looking at all the different indices. Yeah, we could put that. I already see that area where the market's gonna push into, guys. So potential sales up here based on where the market has been at, right there. I do want to see a push into there, and I want to see the market stay below there. So those are the two areas that we could see the market push into. So okay, so we could potentially be seeing this happening. Yeah, the market's gonna push into those zones. I can already see the market pushing that, and the market pushing into those zones could really make who knows, what if US already has a lot of power and just shoots to the upside. Is there news tomorrow so we can see if there's volume in the market? If there's volume, definitely there's gonna be a big shoot to the upside from a lot of pairs. So yeah, that's what I want to see. I think the market wants to get once I think the market likes that zone right there. Honestly, US 30, I'm not gonna do that much. I mean, that's 100. I'm not gonna do that much like how I had it. I'm actually go back and let me redo it again. My bad, guys. I'm just gonna have to redo it because I'm not trying to do a lot of work, truthfully. I already have like, I think the dailies were at the same one as that one previously to this. So I might just let the market do what it needs to do. Right there. Let's see what you guys said. A-rate folders tomorrow. Yep, I told you guys. Like, I don't even know, like, in the market like that, like how I said. So we could potentially be seeing a shoot to the upside. See, that's the thing. We could potentially be seeing a shoot and then just wait. So, I think the setup was still valid, honestly. The setup was still valid. Um, Let me just see if there's a better area. Let me just go ahead and document this right here, guys. Because this was a trade that I took. I'm gonna just go ahead and document and post where is it that I got out of. It's just my accountability, guys, as a trader, as a individual, is what keeps me accountable. You have to find things that keep you accountable as a trader, guys. And for me, keeping those setups is what keeps me accountable. So let's go ahead and delete our potential PTP areas. Okay. Let's keep, I think, honestly, we want to see the market, how I have previously said. Those two areas are still valid. So you want to see the market still playing those two areas. I don't think the areas have really changed, but I think you could really take another chance if you sell from up there. Use the same money from today and then just put it into tomorrow and then just watch those sales come into it. I mean, we could potentially be seeing I mean, 4,908 pip move or we could be seeing different moves. You just have to understand that the market is gonna be a bit crazy sometimes, like tomorrow. We have right there. That could be another TP. And see if I can maybe lower it down to that candle right there. I think those are potential TPs area, guys. So, and I mean, we do have the daily up there, so we might push into the daily and then we see that reversal tomorrow morning. I'm actually gonna stay up a bit more in a few, obviously, to finish up some things that I have to do. But overall, I do want to see some sales going on with NAS 100. Sales with NAS, GBPJPY. I still have faith that this whole setup is still gonna play out. Yeah, they do bring a lot of volume, but if you get scared of the market, don't even trade. I'm sorry, guys, but it has to be said. If you're scared of the market, don't even trade, to be honest. Okay, I think I think GJ's actually done as well. So I'm actually just gonna type it right now in the chats. Somebody texting me. Oh, baby. Let's go, guys. All right. For those of you guys on my YouTube channel, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And the next one, remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned because the best is yet to come.